Welcome back to Delmarva Sports Insider. Dover basketball has a showdown with #1 Sanford coming up tomorrow in Dover. Sports Director Anthony Joseph sat down with head coach Stephen Wilson ahead of the big game between the top two teams in the state.
4-1 on the season. You did suffer a loss at the Governor's Challenge. Just talk a little bit about that contest.
Playing South Lake, we knew it was going to be a tall task for us. You know, they're also a state champion from last year. They're the 6A state champions in Virginia. So after seeing them and watching them, we knew that it was going to be a rough game for us. We felt like we competed and were winning throughout the competition up until the third, 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and we allowed it to slip away. On ourselves, we did some things that they did that also took us out of some things we usually do. But we feel like in our losses, we're able to gain some lessons. So at that time, we had just completed a 20-game winning streak after we beat Stephen Decatur. So we were trying to continue the streak to get it to 21, but we weren't able to. So we lost the game, but we've had some two good days of practice, and I think we'll be ready for Saturday when we go up against our #1 team in the state, Sanford Warriors.
You mentioned Safford on Saturday should be an amazing contest. What will be the key to victory in defeating Sanford?
We have to worry about what Dover does. We have to play the way that Dover plays. As far as Sanford, we'll need to control them on the boards. They have a Delaware commit that is he controls the defensive paint for them. We can't let them get out in transition. I think that if we can also limit them to one shot and we're able to get the ball to our scorers, I think we should have some success in the game. But we do know it's going to be 4 quarters and it's going to be a hard-fought game. They have tradition. We have tradition, so we'll just continue to try to work on do the things we need to do to try to get better.
Of course, you're at home on Saturday. Talk about having the advantage.
Yeah, we like playing at home. We've had a lot of success at home. People tell us what our record is all the time. But we feel like, playing at home in front of our fans and giving ourselves an opportunity to compete and not having to go on the road, we think we did that last year. So this is a return game. So I'm sure they're going to come in with some, with a chip on their shoulder. They're going to come in, ready to compete as well after having a good showing at the Governor's Challenge as well.
What do you think of the matchup?
I think it's going to be good for our state. Right now, they're ranked #1. We're ranked #2. They were in the quarterfinals last year. We won a state championship. We played against them in 2 out of the 3 state championships that I've had the opportunity to lead our team to. So I think that it's going to be what the state wants and what the community wants. So we expect a packed house in there. We expect them to bring their fans and bring their energy, and I think we should be able to give the people a good game.
Coach Wilson, anything you would like to add about your team?
No, not at all. I just think academically, we've had all of our guys but one who were on a roll in Honor Society or on a roll this marking period. So I like to talk about their academic success as well, not just on the court as well. So I'm very pleased with them or what they're doing in the classroom and hope we can continue to do that as well because they are student athletes first.
What advice do you give these student athletes?
I tell them in order for us to continue and finish with the team that we start with, instead of trying to catch up with your schoolwork, why don't you stay up with your schoolwork? So we have study hall throughout the week, and the guys are really focused on their work, and they know if they want to be part of this journey and the process that we're going through this year to try to bring the city another state championship, they need to do it academically first.
Well, thank you so much, Coach Wilson, for taking the time. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me. Best of luck to you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Coming up, 3 were arrested in connection with a string of vehicle break-ins and thefts in Trapp. Plus, the University of Maryland looking to educate the community on the healthcare shortage here on the shore. We'll have those stories and more coming up after the break.
I'm Anthony Hughes from Cambridge, South Dorchester, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.